Hola!
Hola!
And welcome to another vlog here from Ferrari Land at PortAventura.
So we're here today. Park hours are 4:30 until 4:30 in the afternoon until 10:30 at night. They've changed the hours this week. Usually it's open from 10 till 5. For some reason now they're opening at 4:30 till 10:30. So we're here. We've just got through the gates, and yeah, it's looking quite busy already.
Yeah, so the park is literally straight next door to PortAventura. So when you come out of the PortAventura hotel, you turn right into PortAventura Park, or you turn left and you come into Ferrari Land. As Matt says, this park has really weird opening times, and at the time of recording they are 4:30 until 10:30 at night. Now this park is dedicated to Ferrari, so everything is red and yellow, all the rides to do with Ferrari. The actual area itself is modelled after Italy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's where Ferrari obviously comes from. So yeah, all of the theming and stuff is all after the Ferrari car and after Italy itself. So it's got a few rides in here, not as many as you'd probably want. You can't make a whole day out of this park,
no,
whether that was their initial intention or not, I'm not 100% sure, but it is a bit of a funny one. You only get one entry to this park, don't you, as well? So you only get to come in here once during your trip, I think.
So even if you're staying at a PortAventura hotel, then you only get one entrance. You can buy additional days entry if you want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, currently at the time of recording, you only get one entrance per visit.
Yeah.
And that's the same if you buy the multi-park tickets if you're not staying on site as well.
Yeah. So there's a few rides in here. There's one really, really famous one, which is like the second or third tallest coaster in the world, which is Red Force, which is the strata coaster, which is right over there. We'll put some shots in. It is a very, very good ride. But because this park's very small, it gets a very, very long queue. So we came straight into the park and we'll go straight over to Red Force.
Yeah.
So I've just got into the park and we'll shoot straight over to Red Force, but it does get a massive, massive queue once you get in. So we'll go on Red Force, and there's a couple of shot towers here, the S&S shot towers in here. There is a flying theatre. There's a couple of small kids rides. There's also like a little car ride, a little bit like Autopia at Disneyland, if you're familiar with it. It's just a little car ride that goes round. That parents can go on with their kids as well. So there's a little family ride there. Then there's loads of shops. There's a Ferrari shop. And then there's food and ice cream and stuff like that as well, isn't there? So yeah, there is, depending on who you are and depending on what kind of thing you like, there's a lot here for you to do, or there's nothing for you to do.
Basically.
Do you know what I mean? So it completely depends on you as a person as to what kind of things you enjoy. For me personally, there isn't much here for me.
No.
Not really. I come in here for Red Force, and that's about all I come here for. We will be trying out the flying theatre today to see what that's like. We've never done that before, and we'll probably have a go on the shot towers as well while we're here. But the main draw to this park is that massive strata coaster over there, that everyone seems to love. But you know, there's no reason why they wouldn't as well. So yeah, so we're in here now. It's just gone 4:30. So we'll get over to Red Force.
So let's go.
To the one-leg defying
We're just heading around to Red Force now. So Red Force is an Intamin launch coaster with an LSM launch on it. It is 112 metres high and reaches speeds of 180 kilometres an hour. So let's go give this a go. I love this coaster, but it's one of the only ones that still gives me butterflies when I'm waiting for it. Just because of that speed as you take off. I can't keep my arms up on it, I just can't do it. But I do like it, it is good.
So I've just come off Red Force. How was that for you?
What a ride.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really
It's so fast. Got a back seat.
You go so high up that my ears popped.
Yeah, your ears popped, didn't they?
Yeah, I think in the video that we're going to pop in, you see me mention that my ears have just popped. I look like I'm moaning about something from the top.
I got to the top and I just had to look down. For some reason, I like to look like a bird's eye view of what's down below me. So
Did it freak you out?
No, not really. I'm all right when I'm on things like that. But yeah, I got to the top and I had to look down. I just had to. I had a good old gander as to what was below me and how high up. It gives you an understanding of just how high up you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was so fast. Like, it was going down the launch, and I thought,
it just doesn't stop.
It felt really fast, and I thought, there it goes again. That sound is so nice. You go down the launch, and I just thought, we're still going, and I could see where it goes vertical in front of me, and it was just so far away. I was like, we're not getting there. But yeah, you just go faster and faster and faster. I got my arms up, and it did get to the point just before we went up that I thought, I can't do it any longer. I'm going to have to put my arms down because my belly started tingling. But yeah, it's amazing. I absolutely love going fast. And I love going high on coasters. That's my thing. I love speed. And then when you get to the top, you go so slow over the crest, don't you? Over the top there, you go so slow. You get a nice little look around, you can see everything below you, and then it just goes over the edge and you just fly down. There's no real air time at the top because it goes so slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there isn't really any air time on it. I suppose you get a little bit as you go over the crest a little bit. I remember feeling a little bit then, like I came out of my seat as we started to dive down. But yeah, it's so good, so good. I'd love to go round, I'd love to lap it and go around a couple of times, but the queue is just so long.
It's like a 2-hour wait.
Yeah, I can't warrant 2 hours for it. I can't wait 2 hours for it.
We wait about 40.
Yeah, so
now.
It's usually once a trip, isn't it, this one? We usually get here, get straight on it get straight on it when the park opens. I think we ended up waiting 20 minutes, didn't we, in the end?
Yeah.
So once it actually opened, we waited 20 minutes.
I think it was 20 minutes to the inside building, and then in total we waited between 30 and 40.
Yeah, so about that. But then you come off it and you think, oh, that was so fast, it was over so quick, let's go again. And you go around to the queue, it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you just, they just can't, the amount of people that are in here, they just can't get them through that ride quick enough.
No, they can't.
At all, they just can't get them through. So it ends up being on a 2 hour wait, and you just have to either wait for it or accept that you're only going to get on it once, I think, which is what we do. We do it once and that's it. I think our time can be better spent elsewhere on other stuff rather than waiting 2 hours again for Red Force. Yeah, waiting for Red Force again. But it is an epic coaster. It is really, really good, and I do really, really enjoy it. And I think, is it about third tallest now or something?
Third tallest.
Now that Top Thrill Dragster is officially SBNO, it doesn't count anymore. So I think King Dakar is still number one.
That means this is second.
So this is second then. So this is the second tallest in the world. Yeah, because you can't. ride that's officially SBNO.
No, I guess not.
So yeah, but it sounds awesome. It is a good ride.
I love it.
Yeah, I do. It's just a shame that it's so hard to get on, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can buy express here as well.
Yeah.
It's a separate ticket to the main park. It's €30 per person, and it gives you one access to each attraction.
Yeah.
So in total, for adults, I think there's maybe 3.
Yeah.
So that's €10 per attraction.
Yeah. I think that's quite steep.
That's quite steep.
Because they give you one go.
Yeah.
It's like you buy it for the day and you can just keep going round. If you wanted to go round Red Force 3 times, you could.
Exactly. This is the thing. Because in the main park, that same express pass is €35 for the day per person. But that's for all of the rides in the park with an express queue.
Yeah.
Whereas here you only get 3. So to me, that's quite steep.
Yeah. I agree.
But it is what it is, I guess.
I agree. So with that done, I think we're going to head round to the Flying Theatre now, are we?
Yeah, let's go.
So just heading down here, the Red Force is here, the shop towers are there. So you just get into your shop towers, just the entrance is just up there at the top. So this is the little car track we were talking about. Here. Little powered cars you can just drive around in, little Ferraris. Just watch some more come round.
One of the benefits to these ones as opposed to the ones at Disney World and Disneyland Paris currently is that these are electric as well. So you don't get that vile petrol smell.
Yeah, so there's no fuel smell on them.
Obviously they're better for the environment as well.
But they're self-driving. I'll say that again in case that didn't catch that because of Red Force making a racket. But yeah, they're self-drive, so you just get in them and just drive them around as you wish.
You have to brake, pedal and like accelerate.
Yeah. So there you go. So we'll just head underneath the track. Come down here, there's a whole other section down here.
Going to be land again.
It's really weird because like the last time we were really here, there was nowhere near all these trees and all this foliage around. This was quite bare. You could see the whole of Red Force's track. And you could literally stand here and you could just literally see. You could stand here and see everything. And now, in these last few years, all this foliage and all these trees and bushes have really grown.
Yeah.
Come over here, there's a little coaster here as well. So just at the foot of Red Force's top hat, there's this little coaster here. Yeah, Junior Red Force. If we head a bit further down here, we've got this wacky weird little flat ride here as well, which is a bit crazy. Interesting little thing. All around are these Ferraris that you can look at, have a photo with. They are in big glass cases, so you can't get right close to them, but it tells you some information about them as well. You can have a good look at them, have a photo in front of them. It tells you all the car gubbins about it. No point me reading any of that because I've got no understanding of what any of it is.
It's weird that we're at Park of Spain, and yet it's written in Italian and then English, but not in Spanish or Catalan.
Yeah, the stage here with some fixed seating and stuff, so you can watch. Yeah, looks like that, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it says it right there on the bottom. Acrobatic show. 5:30, 7 o'clock and 8:30. Little flying carousel, a little bit like Dumbo, isn't it? So yeah, there's a number of those cars dotted around. I think I've found 4 so far. I think. As we head back up here, so yeah, so there's loads of Red Force definitely dominates this park, and then you've got your flying theatre, as Matt said, and then you've got the thrill towers, haven't you? The S&S towers, and then the rest of the rides all down there are mainly for kids and stuff. So there's loads of kiddie stuff there as well. So this is obviously the Colosseum. I say obviously.
Colosseum on this side, and then because they've tried to pack Italy into such a small park, you then come around this side and you're in Piazza San Marco, or St Mark's Square, you might know it as, in Venice. So they've connected the buildings together, but it's 2 completely different sides of Italy. And I guess that's just because they're trying to pack as much theming in as possible. It's pretty good, like the quality of the theming's great. The detailing that they've gone to and stuff, it's all very accurate. And then this bit, I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be themed as. I'm not too sure if it's where Ferrari's based. But again, the theming of it is very accurate. It literally looks like a little Italian town. It's really nice.
We've got all the Italian restaurants and stuff down the side here that you can go to. Ristorante Cavallino.
Ristorante Cavallino.
That's it, that's what I said.
Close enough. It's a good effort. From Firenze or Florence, you might know the city as. And yeah, these statues were done by Michelangelo. So Firenze is really close to where I used to live. It's about an hour away. So for me, this kind of like architecture and stuff behind us feels very homely. But yeah, no, the theming here is really, really good quality. It's really kind of up there and cool. I like it. They've packed a lot into this small area. It's really cool.
Hello.
Flying Dreams, what do you think?
It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's no soaring.
No,
It's supposed to be a similar story to soaring, as in you're flying around the world, and wherever you come into land, effectively, you then follow a Ferrari around for a bit, and then you take off again and you go somewhere else.
Felt like a bit like a car advert.
Yeah. Surprise.
A bit of a car advert. Buy one of our Ferraris. Okay, when I get home.
Yeah.
No, it was okay. An hour was too long a wait for it.
Yeah.
Definitely too long a wait, yeah.
If it was 20 minutes, crack on.
Yeah, 20 minutes. It's worth a go, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, half an hour, I'd
It's worth
say.
being out the sun for 20
Go and give it a go. But
no,
yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of that. I won't be redoing that.
I don't think so either.
It was alright for a one go, but an hour was too long. So we've been here for 2 hours. We've done Red Force, we've done the shot towers, and we've done Flying Dreams. So we've done the 3 adult rides that are here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Everything else is really junior and for kids. So yeah, I think what we're going to do now, as this, they do class it as a second park and they do say it's a second gate, but there really isn't.
I think that's debatable.
Much. Yeah, it is debatable. There's not that much here. If you're familiar with the story of Disneyland Paris, and if you're familiar with Disneyland Paris and the studios park there, and you're familiar with that story as to like how small it wasn't even a full day, and they still don't now open it to the amount of hours that Disneyland Park is open. It's a little bit like that. You come in, you think, oh, look at all this stuff. You do Red Force, you do the shot towers, and then there isn't really much else for you to do.
No.
And I think they know that, which is why it's got short hours. It's not really a park in its own right, if I'm being completely honest.
Not really.
It's worth coming into for Red Force.
It feels like a land.
Yeah, it feels like another land, but there's a gate on it and they charge you more money. So, I don't know. If you're here as a family, there's probably enough here for you to do, because the kids will want to go on the cars, the kids will want to go on Junior Red Force and things like that. So there is things for you to do.
There's a lot more kids stuff to do than there is adult stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot more to do. Yes, if you're a family, you could probably make the full time out of it. For us, once Red Force and the shot towers are done, there isn't really anything more for us to do. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to head back into PortAventura and get some dinner and then get some night rides in.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the only other thing that I would say is if you're majorly into cars, then there's probably more for you here. There's like a museum thing as well.
Yeah, there's like a museum as well.
So, and there's obviously the cars that you can walk around and look at and read all the information.
Yeah.
So if you are into cars, you probably can get a lot more out of the day than we have.
Yeah.
But
because it's all based around Ferrari, it's all based around cars, and I have no interest in cars at all. I just want Red Force. I have no interest in cars. So, there's very little for us here.
So I think this is the main shop in Ferrari Land. So it's all your standard kind of thing for merch. Cups. They're quite cool. €6 for that one. Looks like that's been reduced as well. They're quite cool. They've got like tyre tracks and stuff on.
Yeah.
And that is...
That's interesting.
€16 for that one. So it is a little bit pricier than in the main park, but I guess it's got the brand attached to it, so you're going to expect that. Got all your Ferrari clothing. So how much do you reckon that cap's going to set you back?
25.
Higher.
40.
Higher.
45.
Higher.
60.
50. Yeah, 50. It's a t-shirt that they will probably grow out of in 2 minutes. How much? €36. Although the kids today still use money boxes.
Are we allowed to use?
Are we allowed to use
anymore?
cash? Is that a thing? €18 for that one. It's quite cool though. Different. And then they've got all your like model cars and stuff. $24.95 for that little model. More models and stuff. So that model there is €120 for that one.
That's a cute little car, isn't it? Look at that. Very detailed. That's quite nice, quite like that. It's interesting. Looks like a Ferrari threw up all over him. So just been for dinner, went to the Iron Horse in the Far West.
We did.
Which is like a steakhouse, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice actually. It was the one that we mentioned in our previous vlog that we were going to be dining at.
Yeah.
So it's opposite Silver River Flume if you've ever been to the park and you know where that is.
Yeah. Or if you are coming to the park and you want to go to it, it's opposite Silver River
Flume.
Yeah, literally dead opposite the station, dead opposite the entrance. Really nice. Food was really good.
Yeah.
Service was really good.
Was good.
We had a starter, like a combo thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we had like a sharer starter.
Yeah, share a starter thing. Came with some like cranberry sauce stuff.
Yeah.
And then we both had. What did we have?
We both had steak.
Yeah.
I think it was fillet steak.
It seemed like it was fillet. It was very good steak, so it
Yeah.
seemed like it was fillet. Yeah.
Yeah, we both had fillet steak. We then we shared a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Bottle of red wine, and we had 2 soft drinks as well. And in total, after our vouchers, we paid €35, so our vouchers were worth €21 each, so I don't think that's bad at all, really.
No, it's not bad, no, not at all. So, like we said before, if you go to your reception and get a voucher for €21 and substitute your dinner at your hotel, you will get that money taken off your bill if you come to a dining restaurant.
Yeah, the value of the voucher varies based on what hotel you're staying at as well, and what board basis you are too.
Yeah.
So if you're full board or all inclusive, at Hotel El Paso, for example, you will have a higher value. I think that El Paso, if you're all inclusive, is something like €26. A lady in front of us, I overheard. Theirs was worth €26, ours was worth 21, so it is dependent on the hotel that you're staying at. But yeah, no, it was really good, wasn't it?
It was really good.
Really nice.
And as we said before, it's really nice to get that variety in your food, because otherwise, after a few days, you get a bit bored of the buffet food your hotel does.
Yeah,
so it's really nice to get out and kind of experience food elsewhere in the park. And they do have a couple of table service dining locations in the park.
They do.
At time of recording, the one in China was closed, so we've dined at the one in Far West, and then the other day the one in Mediterranean.
Yeah.
So,
out of 5?
4.
Yeah, I'd say 4.
Yeah, 4. Really good. Really good, really happy with it. So we're just on our way now. We're heading to the walk-through maze experience that they have in Polynesia, which is called Wreck. So we're just on our way there now. Just got to grab a ticket for it. It is an upcharge attraction, so you do have to pay a little bit more for it. I think it's only about €7.50. So it's really dark. We're just heading into Wreck right now. Got our tickets and we're just walking up to the queue. So
absolutely,
it's pitch black. Can't see a thing.
So we're just out of Wreck. I'm losing my voice, and my heart rate is 182 beats per minute. Oh my god, that was insane. So we're just out of Wreck. Oh my god,
That's awesome.
that was next.
That's really good. That
level.
is like one of the best mazes I've ever done.
So it was €7 each. I apologise for my voice because I screamed that much in there.
Oh my god, I scared.
Honestly, I didn't stop jumping.
Out of it.
So my heart rate is still at 158 beats per minute. It was 182 when we got out of there.
There was a couple of scares that didn't get me. There was a couple of scares that was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
But
there was a few like that, but most of them,
that was
really good. It was really long.
It was long, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was €7 each, so I think it was worth every penny.
Yeah, it was.
I would.
It's cheaper than the ones we do at home.
Yeah.
And that frightened me more
Yeah.
than the ones we do at home. So the ones we've done at Thorpe and stuff like that. I mean, Thorpe last year, Thorpe Trailers was good. The other two weren't so good. And then at Up Towers we did a few there. The attic was good. The skin snatchers one was good.
Really good.
Was not good. That was really good.
So I think it was supposed to be.
Like, don't go in there if you don't like being scared.
No.
Like I get a weird scare me, but then when I get in there, I go, please don't scare me.
Yeah.
I get like that with these horror
I do
movies.
too.
I absolutely love them. That Fright Night Life Army, that was really good.
So
Really good.
I think it's supposed to be based on the film Wreck. I haven't seen that, have you?
Yeah, but a long time. It's a proper old film.
And then there was hints of other films in there as well. So that I think there was The Nun and something else as well. But yeah, definitely go and experience the Wreck experience.
You've got to let yourself get into it. Like, you've got to let yourself get a bit scared. You've got to give yourself to it a little bit. You can't just go in there and go, oh, well, I'm not scared. You've got to go in there and you've got to kind of get into the story and give yourself to it a little bit. Which I always do on these scare movies. I know I always do on these scare movies. But a lot of the time, you go to some of them at Halloween, which we will be doing, by the way. You go into them and they're just not. Sometimes you walk out and think,
Yeah.
that was really good.
That was really good.
That was really good.
I definitely
frightened the life out of me.
definitely recommend doing that if you're here.
Out of breath. I can't breathe. Like, I came out of there out of breath. I ran through the last 20 metres of it.
Yeah, we probably
I legged it. Like, the guy at the end didn't even get a chance to scare us because he just shouted, yeah, you'll run. The sweat drip off your face.
Yeah, I am sweating because I ran.
That was so fun. I'm glad we did that.
Running, screaming and terrified through most of that.
Yeah.
My heart rate was through the roof. And yeah, I'm a sweaty mess. But that was fun.
You at the end.
I know you
I'm
did.
getting out of here. I'm
Literally left me in there. Left me.
I'm gone. You better keep up. It's scary in here.
We're going to head now to Shambhala and then we will catch up with you in a bit. So let's go.
So here we are, we've made it up to Shambhala in the night time.
I do like this park at night.
It's nice, isn't it?
Really nice. It's the first time we've experienced it, but it's really, really nice.
Yeah, it's the first time we've been here at night.
I just wish that some of the track was lit up.
What?
I just wish that some of the track was lit up, so you could see it more.
Gafas, bolsas o cualquier otro objeto que pueda caer durante el recorrido. Por favor, antes de entrar en la atracción, dejen todas sus pertenencias a un familiar o amigo para que se las puedan. Durante el viaje, en todo momento.
That's it then for another awesome day here at PortAventura. So we headed off to get a couple of night rides. Got a couple on Dragon Khan, and then we got a couple on Shambhala as well, just before it closed, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We've literally just left the park now. The park is currently playing their end of the night show, so we've just left it doing that as we saw it yesterday. And because we did night rides, it's really busy down there, so you can't really see.
No, you can't.
Can't really see. Can't really see anything anyway because everyone's all crowded around. So we've just ended our night there. So how was your day?
Yeah, really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed our night ride on Red Force.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Was that your highlight?
Between that and that back row ride we just had on Shambhala.
Oh yeah, back row on Shambhala. That was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the air time,
good.
Going over that.
The air time was insane.
Yeah, going over that first drop, the air time on that, amazing.
So good.
Yeah, really, really good at the back. Really enjoyed that. My highlight today has probably been those night rides on Shambhala again.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Really, really good.
Really fun.
But yeah, you can hear the fireworks going off now, so we'll leave it there for tonight if you can hear me. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe to the video, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you next time.
Good night.
Bye.